Hey everybody, welcome back. Northernlion's playing Slay the Spire. What a surprise. Yesterday's daily, a lot of fun. We had a great time. Glail, the infamous Glail. Is it not enough for you that you make your own games? You gotta be better than me at the ones that I'm playing. Well, it's unlikely I'm gonna hit that 12-2-1-2-2-6. But the scores, I mean, they seem pretty high for a daily that relatively just started. What is this name? Like, girls? Pretty? I'm not trying to make fun of you, like life goes on. Swallow it, Mr. Frodo. Stop it. Get some help. Milkshake Boy. Now that's a name we can all respect. Anyway, all enemies start with slow. You start with +3 strength. All enemies start with +3 strength. We're the Ironclad, so we'll be looking for cards that do damage multiple times with that strength bonus. Hoarder, whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies. So what we really love, there's like a flowchart for Hoarder. If you can get innate cards that are good, you take them and you add them to your deck. Like a Mind Blast, for example, and then we can get the thickest deck on the planet, or we could try to run a thin deck for all of eternity. We did really well in yesterday's daily. I was proud of us. For some reason, I'm incapable of saying I was proud of myself. I'm trying to find like the way you would go here. I mean, this is a functional way. This is also a functional way. I'm not gonna... This is probably what's gonna keep us down in the doldrums on the scores, even when we win, but I feel like it's in our best interest to just do this. So we start with +3 strength. We could do this calculation once and we'll probably be fine. So it would be like 9, 9, 10 is my guess. 29 damage versus a bash followed by what'll probably be 14 damage. 25 damage, but it leaves the enemy vulnerable. It's plausible 3 strikes is more damage, but the vulnerability makes this a tempting proposition. And we got you. Albeit just barely, we got you. I think we do like admittedly, Iron Wave is going to be 8 damage, 5 block for 1, which is pretty good, but I think we like Infernal Blade. Because our deck is almost exclusively strikes, the attacks that it gives us are likely to be good. Like, likely to be better. Rampage, deal 11 damage. So that might kill you right off the bat. That's awesome. And then we'll strike you, and we'll strike you, and you're almost dead as well. A single strike will finish you off. So Infernal Blade, I think it's nice to add it early because, oh, dude. It's so nice to add it early because we'll pick up a little max HP on that one as well, but we don't have to add other things if we don't want to. Like, for example, I know we just added 3 attacks. We don't need to add 3 Shrug-It-Offs. I'm content with where we're at right now. It's harder to go back from a mistake than it is to go, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's easier to do things right the first time, I guess, is what I'm trying to get across. Okay, so I could deal 16 damage. Not a huge fan. Heavy Blade is 23 damage for free. That's more along the lines of what we were looking for. And then look at, oh, but that's only 8 damage. So I'll tell you what. I'd prefer not to take any damage, and I don't know, apparently... Oh, dude, Perfected Strike. Totally works. That just added 6 extra damage on top of itself. Apparently, if you perfect an elite, you get an achievement that can give you more points on a daily as well. We can't do it. Can't add 3 curses in this deck yet, at least. So we probably should save our potions for a chance to perfect the elite fight. We definitely also want to add a rest into this deck. If possible. So I'm gonna dust you. You should know. And then you won't be killed in 1 hit. I can block all but 3, and I can't kill you, but I can get you close. So I think throw a little block on here. Your strikes aren't going to finish it. And this guy's going to get a little stronger, but, you know, we really, our principal goal is just to try to get to the boss fight without, Tomo, is that you? Without, having any HP lost. Hello, Tomo. So, I think we kind of just do, like, the same principle. 25 damage for 2 energy is insanely good right now. It becomes even better if we can get to 4 energy per turn, but... Okay, so if you give me, like, a good block we want to add it. You didn't. And Heavy Blade is tempting, but I don't think it's good enough. You could probably build around that blockade card or whatever it's called. It's not blockade. Juggernaut? That's it. So you're doing nothing turn 1. I would love to hit you with the Bash Perfected Strike, but it's not the way the cookie crumbles. I think you're unkillable next turn, which is a shame because I'd love to get that achievement, but you know, there's always another opportunity later. We might get lucky. Like if we Perfected Strike... My dude, you're so close to death. You couldn't have just let me have that one? The irony being, of course, if we'd actually Infernal Bladed first, it would have killed him with the Perfected Strike. So that's, you know what? In the end, good lesson learned. Matrushka? It's pretty good to get it this early. To be honest with you, I do kind of want a Pommel, but I think I'm at risk of, like, upsetting the way that the deck works right now. Ancient Tea Set, Bag of Preparation. Bag of Preparation is extremely good right off the bat. Other cards I'd be looking for right now is anything that gives energy gain. Start here. Well, Reaper is fairly terrible for us right now. Clothesline is really good. Like Clothesline, Reaper, because it's free. And then hit him with one of these. And you probably got him next turn. You healed him max. So, I mean, Reaper for 1 is a decent deal if you get any sort of value out of it, I suppose. And anything... Oh, you know what? We should have added Pommel because it does make Perfected better. And now we have our opportunity to make up for that if we so choose, and I think we will. 6 Pommels is probably still overkill. So we've already exhausted Matrushka. Did we really get 2 chests? Oh, we got a chest from a question mark room. That's... like, insanely quick value there. It's very unlikely we beat the Lagavulin without taking damage. I think you start here. So that's going to be worthless, unfortunately. I'll just hit you. Probably could have waited, but... Yeah, we probably should have waited for a turn, because we're going to draw Perfected on, like, every turn as is. Oh, so Sword Boomerang is an excellent choice. And we're going to take a little hit, but it doesn't matter. So far, this run is like open and shut case. We still, in my opinion at least, I would like to add some good blocks if possible. A Shrug It Off, for example. I know we had the opportunity earlier. Darkstone Pariahs could make curses viable, but not necessarily yet. I honestly don't think we need any of these. And I know you're going to say, like, Headbutt is always good. You're not wrong. I think as much as, like, a Perfected... is gonna get way, way better. An Infernal for free makes it much more viable in a deck where we're squeezed with energy right now. At least that's, I'm putting on my voice for, like, making a smart decision. I'm gonna level with you. We want to keep strikes, but we don't want to take a defend. I think I'm gonna pull a Bash out of this deck. I just don't see us playing it. That might be a little short-sighted, but we'll see. Remove a card, lose 7 HP. What do you mean requires a card with 10 or more damage? What about Perfected Strike? Ugh. I mean, we probably do want to remove a card. I think we can afford to remove a basic strike, and I'm just going to level with you. It's because the next time we get a card with Strike in the title, we've got a great excuse to add it, and it's going to add 3 of them, and they're going to be better than Perfected Strike to begin with. So, we got our free Infernal. Oh, dude. Okay, so we'll wait on that, I think. We have 5 energy because we just went to a rest site. So, throw this one out here as well. Twin Strike. I think I'm going to throw a Pommel in there first, because you got the energy for it. 3 energy. Okay. Throw another Pommel in there. And then go Twin Strike. Perfect. Oh, dude, that was beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful little engagement there. We'll add more Pommels. And Perfected Strike is just getting disgusting now. I don't think we need to... I think you're cool here. I honestly like these free Infernal Blades. They're giving me great chances to get, like, status effects and debuffs I wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to get. So, we want to hit this guy, like, a ton of bricks on turn 1. So we're going to start Pommel. And then Infernal into Pommel. Okay. And then Pommel. Didn't draw the right Infernal, but life goes on. I think this is completely acceptably worth it. If we get 4 energy per turn, we're gonna... I mean, 2 perfecteds is just so ridiculously strong. Reckless Charge is actually quite dangerous unless we can get this guy to split, which should be relatively easy in hindsight. Or foresight, I guess. Well, we have... Yeah, we're actually going to play our defense for once. This is to slow down the enemies. And then we'll hit them with like a drop kick. And a strike. And then a Reckless just gets the kill there. The idea is if we can just not take damage against the boss. I don't know, dude. At this point, that might be an achievement as well. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get the maximum score possible, you know? So you're, like, super dead. We made it through the first floor in 10 minutes. Apparently speed also factors in. So I'm going to level with you. Gaining energy is going to make this deck... Like, I don't think we need to add any more cards to this deck ever again. And we'll take Sozu for the extra energy. This has the potential, I think, to be, like, one of the... highest damage decks we've ever played, but let's see. Okay, don't take 100 years for every decision. But it's hard because the conventional wisdom for yours truly is don't play too fast. And now I'm like, play as fast as you conceivably can. So just slow it down. It's more about the entertainment value. Start with a little offering here. 6 energy. Well, you can throw one of these in there. It's not very useful. Throw in a Pommel real quick. Oh, a free Infernal. That's what I like to see. Then you get a Headbutt. And it is free. We should play the Body Slam, just because it gets slow working as well. I think we should Pommel again. See what we get. Another Offering. You could totally use it. Why not, right? We heal 8. We heal 6. So we don't have to use it if we can get a kill. And we're already at the kill. Okay. That's why this deck is ridiculous. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, sure. You know what? Shrug it off. I'll add it. There's probably times we're going to want it, but I'm really going to hesitate before adding more cards to this deck. I also absolutely do not want to... It's a 50% chance to add 3 curses into your deck. That could really mess things up. I will absolutely fight in this situation. And I think we try to kill Bear first at the front. Not Bear Taffy. He's my friend. Hit him with an Offering. 7 energy. Get a quick little Pommel in there. We got a free space in our hand, so we're ready for the next, you know, Offering here. So I think I'm just... We got 12 damage out of this? Yeah, okay, so we'll kill Bear there. Alright, not Bear Taffy again. He's my friend. You're dead. And then you are also dead. Alright, that was easy. So we get Red Mask for free. We don't need to add these. Maybe you can make a better deck than the one I've made, but the one I've made seems ridiculously consistent so far. You love this 0 energy Infernal Blade. Oh my god. You telling me you're gonna hook me up with the free Perfected Strike? This is a dream come true. Alright, this one's a little touchy. I'll probably kill you in 1 turn. If I don't, though, I'd rather you shrug it off, but I think we shoot for the moon. Yeah, you're done. Probably, we could have crunched the numbers on that and maybe done a little bit better, but 51 damage in 1 turn is an extremely easy milestone to hit most of the time. Well, I don't know, actually. We need some extra draw. We don't necessarily need to play Offering. It might ruin whatever kind of, like, potential bonus we could get. Which I know is not what you want to hear, but I think it's the right way to play it from a point standpoint, and I know you don't want to see it, you know you don't really see it, but like, just give me this one, okay? Because next turn we just crush him. He's done. Free Relic. No, that's not an elite. We don't want to add anything. Again, it's going to take, like, rare cards are almost the only thing I should look at, I think. Or anything that gives us energy, like Adrenaline or Seeing Red, whatever the heck it's called. Pommel. Okay, Pommel's great here. We definitely do want to play Offering. I'm chained into another Offering, so we have to be careful. 47. So we want to play some more cards first. Who do we want to die? Probably you. I know this will eventually become stronger, obviously, but we need to get some cards out of here, out of our hand, more or less. 45 damage. Not worth playing it yet. Tell you what, I'm going to hit you with a strike. Now you're dealing 49 damage, so this guy's dead. Can follow up with another offering. By the way, I just realized I totally used my offerings against the elites, which I said was not the wisest idea, but life goes on. 56 damage, you're dead. 20 damage. You know what? Why don't I just hit you twice? That's another way that you can get a kill, is hit an enemy twice. You don't have to hit him with one really good attack. There's a case for Pommel, which right now is 25 damage for 1 energy, but again, I have a certain sense of if it ain't broke, don't fix it going on right now. And our first turn is just typically exceptional here, so we'll start with this. And then you get a free Infernal Blade. Free Rampage is actually also great, but let's do a Pommel first. Okay, so then we'll throw this in there. 6 energy. Stealing how much? 49? Tell you what, we'll throw in a strike, probably on like you. We'll hit you with this, 52 damage. Strikes are still only dealing 14, so let's throw that second offering in there. And we get a free Infernal Blade and a Bludgeon, which is just disgusting. And you're killed. You're gonna have to go like a long way to convincing me that this run doesn't have a good shot at victory right now. And especially like the fact that enemies start with slow is just excellent for us because I think we're okay with that. Because the like free Infernal Blades, even an expensive Infernal Blade is like totally working for us. Dude, like where is my Perfected Strike? That's all I'm asking right now is like, there's no Perfected Strikes in the deck anymore? I guess it's no big deal because we still crushed you, but Limit Break. With the amount of energy that we have, this seems like it's definitely a good choice. Oh, dude, an extra strength for free. I think we should systematically try to upgrade our limit breaks. We get so much energy, like, to start the average run with. I'm actually worried, and this almost never happens. I'm worried that limit break might slow us down. Now, this will be a real test. So start Infernal. Before you play that, you're obviously going to want to throw out a limit break. Now, our hand is a little weak, so we're going to hit you with a Pommel real quick. And then offering is absolutely what we're looking for. Should probably throw out that second limit break. And you know, a Perfected Strike. It's already dealing 72, but I think we can do better. I think you're dead. Yeah, you're actually super dead already. Relic is Dreamcatcher. Not bad. I know I was like, I don't want to add anything else because it could disrupt the balance of the deck, but if we're killing even the tankiest elites on turn 1, I mean, it's looking like it's going pretty well. Alright, this guy. We've chosen an archetype and we've stuck with it, and that's what I'm appreciating right now. So this is 9 times 6 damage. It would be better. I mean, I don't think this is good, is just all I'll say about that. 13 damage times 5, I should say, is actually less. But the thinking is that I'll just kill you anyway. But I think we always want to try to enable slow whenever possible. Similarly, like Warcry is kind of tempting because it's free, so it gets slow to work even better, but I think if we're kind of going for speed at this point. Actually give me Juzu Bracelet. And then I don't even know what skills we have left, but we might never see another shop, so. Like, I'm pretty sure, oh, it probably would have upgraded Offering, which would have been perhaps fantastic, but. Alright, so we have the Collector. This guy would be a real challenge to kill on the first turn, but I don't know, dude, 2 offerings. It's not inconceivable. Oh my god, a free Pommel is just like the perfect draw. So we gotta get some of our cards out of here. I'm gonna hit you for 72 real quick. Throw out another offering. Okay. So I'll hit you with this Infernal. I'll probably hit you. I gotta feel like 2 of these is still the right call. 96 damage, 144 damage. Yeah, like... I'm starting to think we might be in the right line of work here. Double tap, once upgraded, is going to be stupid good. I probably should not be in the business of giving enemies extra strength, but considering the fact that we get extra strength... Well, no, we get extra energy, I should say. Seems extremely good. So we'll take this dead ahead path here. Now, I'd say, you know, don't get too cocky here. This run could go up in a puff of smoke relatively quickly, I suppose. Wow, that's just horrendous. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start with a double tap Pommel, and none of them are attacking, so we'll just do it like this. Right, yeah, that makes perfect sense, actually. It's not nearly enough energy. Well, I'll leave one of you. I can't believe, by the way, that we're going to make it out of this first turn here with these enemies still alive, but so be it. We didn't draw any offerings. That's the danger, I guess, the more we kind of thicken the deck, even with the amount of draw we got. Still, went fine. Just be careful with what you add here. Like, you don't need a clash, I think, when you have 5 energy. If it's going to throw everything into a tizzy, why bother? So there are definitely worse turns for us to use, like a double tap, but we're looking for a quick offering. We want to kill this guy with a single perfected strike. So I think we should just... I think we should double tap, Pommel you. We didn't draw an offering, so just kill you with a perfected strike. Rest assured, I'd prefer to take a little less damage, but I think it's acceptable given the circumstances. We're much better at just hitting enemies in the face with this deck than we are with any kind of like puzzle mechanics, so... You're gonna explode for 2 damage. That's so embarrassing for you. Again? Turns out Singing Bowl, in hindsight, probably would have been a good pickup, considering how many options we skip. Okay, I thought maybe we found a loophole, but clearly not. Upgraded card. Yeah, so... I mean, there's many options, but I think, like, an upgraded offering is just draw more, which is not bad. But I think an upgraded double tap, making the card twice as good, seems like the right call to me. Yeah, we know they get a lot of buffs, okay? Alright, this is exactly what we want. You gotta play a limit. You gotta play a limit. 16 strength up. You gotta play an offering. No more limit breaks, which... I'm not offended, but... wish you had asked me first. 32 damage. So let's hit the hardest one first, and we'll do the same thing. Actually, we should hit you as well. 54 damage. So dust you. 35 damage. Since the strike's gonna get a kill anyway, I think we shoot the moon. And it didn't work, but that's fine. Because this guy's gonna die next turn anyway. Dude, this is gonna be like the fastest Slay the Spire daily we've ever recorded. And it's basically due to the negative effect of Hoarder, which I guess is not really so much negative as it is, it's really positive for most cards. It's an already upgraded Perfected Strike, which is why I'm taking it. And it makes every other Perfected Strike better. The 67 damage right out the gate. Start with Offering. Limit. Oh, dude. Probably follow that up with another Offering. Oh, I thought it wasn't an upgraded. Dang it. I know you're like Perfected Strike for 93. I think we got him anyway. I actually think we shrug it off and double our strength. Next turn we just crush him. This is the worst turn we've had, or the worst fight we've had against an elite in maybe 2 floors, and it's still exceedingly simple. Toolbox is pretty good. If we can get like the perfect power with Toolbox, we're gonna be very happy. And I think honestly, you continue to upgrade double taps. which for 5 energy would let you play 4 perfected strikes. Now, you are annoying, but you could also be killed on turn 1. We're going to have 7 energy at least. Choose an attack from your draw pile and place it into your hand. We probably do want to do it. Just give me a minute here. Infernal Blade out the Pommel. I'll hit you with an early Pommel. Doesn't bother me. Give you one of those. I mean, you're dead, right? Like, yeah, you're super dead. Pantograph means we should never have to heal. To be honest with you, I'm starting to realize, like, there's no reason to not add 3 Warcry pluses to the deck, as far as I can see. Energy being conserved between turns, maybe. Maybe there's a case there. It's okay, questions tend to be worth more points. Red Skull, never going to apply. Absolutely not. Now, it would be a real test if I could kill all of you on turn 1. You might be saying you can kill this guy easily, and you would be 100% correct most of the time. I do... worry is not the right word. But I do think, like... shrug it off and strike? Probably can... we're getting more card draw, so keep a shrug it off just in case. I want to be able to one-tap you, and you don't explode, and you're not doing anything, but if I could kill you and one-tap you, I'd be happy. We do have 2 perfected strikes. We don't have enough energy, so we need the card draw, as sad as that may seem, and it's best to use it against you. We were really hoping for an offering and did not get one. 22 damage, huh? I don't want to use a perfected strike on you. So I'll tell you, hear me out here. Give me a double tap Pommel. That's what we wanted. So we got offering. This now, like, we're popping off. I mean, you just die to a strike. You die to a strike. We have no Pommels. Infernal. 21. 20. It'll kill you. It'll hit me twice. That's okay, I think. Yeah, doesn't bother me too much to lose that amount of HP. 29. You have 1 HP left, so I'm stupid, and I can't kill you by 1 damage. Wow. That's a bit of a misstep, but it's a misstep that means nothing for us on a daily like today. Because I'll just finish you off. Alright. Dude, I can't not take perfected strikes in this deck. If we die against Timekeeper, we die against Timekeeper. I'll do it. I'm assuming, you know, when you complete these, you get extra points, so... I don't know, I find a hard time believing we won't be, like, up there today. Okay, so Mind Blast is, like, immediately great, but... maybe we shouldn't have drawn. You know, I wouldn't mind just taking care of you right off the bat. And then you. Okay, so we do want to hit you hard. We could definitely kill you, but let's get these Pommels out first. Wouldn't be the worst idea to get a little block so you can take this guy out more easily. And I think you hit him like that, to be honest. And then... how much damage is 20 damage? Okay, so I think I just kill you... but 12 block. I can hit you 4 times. We're going to be fine. There you go. Thread and Needle. Sadly, mostly going to be useful when it comes to fighting the exact enemy we just killed. What do I not want in this deck? Like, what do I want to see less of? I don't really want to nerf all of our perfected strikes. I don't know if we play to defend, like, the whole match, so... sure, go ahead and take it. Well, whatever we had 3 of them. Deep Breath, Headbutt. Bash, Fiendfire. Bash, Clumsy. Headbutt, Rage, Clumsy, Fiendfire. Okay, we didn't want to add any of those, so as far as I'm concerned, you know, that is not tough luck. That's great luck. Alright, well, this is looking like a 31-minute daily or something like that, but we do play cards. Our cards are really strong compared to this guy's cards. But we're playing cards. He's doing 27 damage turn 1. Tell you what, why don't you take... Actually, we shouldn't offer any more because he might rebuke us, you know what I mean? I think this is very easy. Probably this first. No, because you want to double it, that's right. That's only 5 cards. Well, we're just going to kill you on turn 1. Not necessary. Also not necessary, but... Is that 8? 97 damage. Okay, fine. You got me. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Dude, 29-minute, 42-second daily? What is the score? Must be a speed run. 1,109 damage is completely acceptable. A lot of people are going to score extremely well on today's daily. They're going to beat me. But we're up there, dude. That's not the button you don't click and bark. Hey, it's abandon run. Yeah. Oh no. I already did the daily once. You saw it. Play. Daily. View my score. 34th place. I can live with that. Right next to Roger Eden's Ghost. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.